My name is Imran Jan and you are watching my YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about climate change and how much the President of the United States, President Biden, is serious about tackling this threat. Just a few days ago, President Biden was in KSA, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to meet with Mohammed bin Salman, the very man that he and his intelligence agencies accused of being the murderer of Jamal Khashoggi, who was a Washington Post columnist. President Biden had called Saudi Arabia a pariah state because his intelligence agencies believed that it was Mohammed bin Salman who was directly involved in the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. When he landed in Saudi Arabia and when he arrived at the palace, as soon as President Biden came out of the vehicle, he shared a fist bump with Mohammed bin Salman, and the US media went crazy over that. They criticized the president over that because the main theme, the main rhetoric is that was a slap in the face of the people who are relatives of Jamal Khashoggi, the journalistic community across the board. It was a slap in their face. While that may be true, what is more true is that fist bump was actually a slap in the face of climate scientists, climate activists, and climate change generally. It was a slap in the face of science, to tell you the truth. When President Biden was candidate Biden, when he was running for the office during the campaign time against Donald Trump, he promised several times and on several occasions how he's going to fight against climate change, and specifically he said he's going to end the use of fossil fuel. But then he turned around and went to Saudi Arabia to ask them for more oil so that he can keep the oil prices in a balance in his own country. Of course, President Biden is going to make a case for doing that. He's going to convince the people that there are good reasons, there's a greater good to all of this. When President Obama was running for the office during his time, he had promised to end the war in Afghanistan at the time. But as soon as he became the president, he increased the number of troops in Afghanistan. There was something called the troop surge. He took it to 130,000 US troops deployed actively in Afghanistan. And if we go back in history, President Bush, the senior Bush, the father of George W. Bush, when he was running for office, he had promised that he will not increase taxes. His slogan at the time, which became really famous, was when he said, "Read my lips, no new taxes." And then when he became the president, that was one of the first things he did. He increased the taxes. He came up with new taxes. In a nutshell, this is what presidents of the United States do. They just go back on their word. But this is about climate change. This is the most serious threat humanity is facing right now. We cannot play politics with it, which is exactly what President Biden is playing. Here's an interesting part about all of this. Most of the Republicans deny climate change. In their rhetoric, they deny it. With their actions and policies, they deny climate science. They say it and they do it. At least you know where they stand. The Democrats say, well, we believe in climate change and climate science, but then they do these other things, which has no other meaning other than that actually it's a denial of the climate science. And you know very well what they say about actions and words. Which one speaks louder? The Republicans say that we're going to kill you, and then they turn around and kill you. The Democrats say that we're not going to kill you. They just put a smile on their face, but then they turn around and actually do kill you. So which one is more dangerous? You guys decide. I'm not a Republican. I'm not voting for a Republican. I believe in climate change. I believe in climate science. So I cannot vote for a Republican. I am not inclined to support the Republican Party, but the Democrats are the bigger hypocrites here. I want to have a t-shirt that says, "It is wrong only when a Republican does it."